3DO.
Tarnum's defeat of Vorr's allies, the Necromancers, saved the World Tree from destruction. But as long as Vorr was still out there, Tarnum's task was far from over. What worried him most was the silence of the ancestors. Had they forsaken him? Or was it something more sinister?
Hello and welcome to Heroes Chronicles, the Fiery Moon. So this game continues the same story of Tarnum fighting Vorr from the World Tree. Very interesting. And as usual, I know nothing about this game. Aside from that it's more of the same. And I can only assume that this guy here is the ancestor Vorr himself, who looks larger than life for whatever reason. But yeah. So, and this is also very reminiscent of the very first Heroes Chronicles game, Warlords of the Wasteland. Well, makes sense probably, in that we are using the same town, looks like. So, the Fiery Moon. The ancestors have been kidnapped by Vorr, an ancestor who has gone mad with his power. It is up to Tarnum to rescue the ancestors and stop Vorr's mad plan to destroy the world. The Endless Sands. Tarnum must cross an inhospitable desert, but he has a new enemy. He must defeat the Inferno Town without dying himself. All heroes are limited to level 6, and all of Tarnum's experience, spells, skills, and artifacts will carry over to the next map. And once again we have attack and defense. Obviously I need attack because Tarnum's specialty is extra offense. And yeah, looks like we're fighting Inferno now instead of Necropolis. And also this description doesn't make any sense. Alright, so let's start the game.
Tarnum left the lush underground tunnels of the World Tree, not knowing where his search for Vorr would take him. Like a divining rod drawn to water, he felt an unexplainable force pulling him to the northeast across an inhospitable desert.
Once again, an unexplained pull compels him to move somewhere. The World Tree is safe now that the Necromancers have been defeated, and this barbarian tribe who used to worship Vorr has sworn to protect it with their lives. I admire them, forever giving up the warmth and light of the upper world to protect something that most people don't even know exists. There is still honor in our barbarian hearts, which assures me that I still might be able to repair the damage I caused. Once again, I must leave a place and people I have grown to love. I wish I could remain among these barbarians, but Vorr still lives and the ancestors are still strangely silent. I call upon them nightly, but there is no answer. Sometimes, I imagine I can hear a distant cry of pain. There's no way to know if it's real, though. My only chance is to find Vorr. He fled this world when I defeated the Necromancers, and I have a hunch that if I find him, I will also discover the ancestors. And a small map again. Also, is his description the same? Yeah, it's the same. And yes, he still has the same specialty, which is very nice. Alright. So, build a Mages Guild. And it looks like we are fairly constrained, so let's not get any more heroes for now. Gold. Pack of Goblins. This pack of goblins claims they were once part of your army. They have been lost in the tunnels all this time and would like to rejoin your forces. Nifty. You see an orc woodsman and his son on the path ahead, huge bundles of wood across their shoulders. When they see you, they bow their heads slightly. The father says, "No need going that way, it's blocked." "Blocked? How?" you say. "Cave in months ago. Strangest thing though, those were some mighty strong tunnels before." "Is there any other way to the surface?" you ask. "Yeah, I hear those spellcasting necromancers put in a monolith of some sort down here. Might still be working," the orc says. You thank him, letting the orc and his son return to their work. Yeah, that looks like a cave-in. Very original way of showing that. And yeah, there's a monolith, but this is an exit, and I hate these kinds of things. Because it's probably somewhere near the enemies and they can just warp right here and whoop, take over my town. Plus I'm pretty sure, well, that's right, in this game they don't actually know where things are. So at least that's something, but still, it's really dangerous. So I'll have to keep an army there whenever I can afford to do that. Okay, are these guys also as good to deal with as the other goblins, I wonder? Nope. These ones are not at all like that. Well, doesn't matter. Oh, come on! That's just silly. And oh man, I need to redo things. Okay. Well, I'm not going to go anywhere, and that is kind of unfortunate. So I just need to do this, or else I'll lose more. Please not get him 2 attacks in a row. Okay. That worked out. Could have worked out a bit better, but it still worked out. Oh, look at that. It's a free dwelling. So I guess I'll need... Oh, wait. This looks like red. So I think this is exactly where the portal leads to, so I want to explore a bit closer to the place. Okay, blacksmith. There must be a way to the surface. There is evidence that I am getting closer. Roots protruding from the ceiling, dead tunnels too far from the life-giving influence of the World Tree, and I swear it's warmer here. I've brought along some of the barbarians to help me on this quest. I can't face Vorr alone. In fact, I'm not sure I have the power to defeat an ancestor, especially a mad one like Vorr. Is it even possible to kill an ancestor? Hard to tell, hard to tell. Well, this is quite a setup. Unfortunately, I probably will not be able to react in time if someone comes from there. But at least I know what to look forward to, I guess. Alrighty, City Hall. Wednesday 4. Well, the ammo card is pretty useless at this point in the game. Also, a freed strike with extra furor when attacking genies. Yeah, but there are no genies here. And... oh, +1 gem. I want to get this guy, but not right now. For now, I think I'll leave Tarnum here to regenerate his few spell points. Okay. What do I want to build now? What I'm facing here is lots of familiars. I'm pretty sure I can deal with them. So I might as well continue building the economy. Let's see how this goes. Fortunately, they're all very fast. And pretty smart. I did move twice. Isn't there much? Uh-oh. Now things are getting a bit more serious. Well, not even. Lots of imps. It's still an option I can take. And so we shall. Oh? What are they scheming? Two, three, four, five. But yeah, he also has 5. Okay. Huh. That's fairly unfortunate. Basic estates. No. Lots of Magogs. Yeah, now things are getting a bit more tricky. Yeah, certainly. Okay, so I need to start building more troops. So starting with the North Tower. And it's day 7. He has only 1 spell point, so I might as well let him rest here. Do I want to build a castle? Probably not. Let's build a wolf pen instead. Thunderbird, huh? Too bad I don't have any. And I can get a cliff nest, though. No, I guess I'll do that then. And get all of these awesome troops. Oh, wait, that's right. Oh, actually, logistics. That's very nice, too, for a secondary hero. Huh, okay. Well, I'm fine with that. Whenever I need a secondary hero. Which probably won't be very soon. Okay, so now my options are Pack of Ogres, Pack of Orcs, or lots of Magogs. The Orcs would only give me a Garden of Revelation. And Tarnum really doesn't need it that much. So I might as well go fight the Magogs. I woke this morning sick for the first time in centuries. I rushed from my tent, dropped to my knees, and heaved for nearly an hour. Even now I can barely sit in the saddle. Sweat rolls down my face as if the rain fell on me alone, and I can feel the heat emanating from my skin. How can this be? Then it occurred to me that perhaps I am somehow linked to the ancestors. Perhaps my mortality comes from them, as if I were part of them. If so, then what would happen if Vorr managed to destroy the other ancestors? Would I die, or become mortal once again? Either way, it doesn't frighten me. It is, however, what I have been fighting for all these years, to become normal once again. But then I began to wonder what else would change by the death of the ancestors. They are our spiritual guides. They are like a lighthouse for the barbarian people. Without them, would we smash against the rocks of fate? Well, you barbarians are strange people. Why are you worshipping the original colonists of the world? That's pretty weird. But yes, that's interesting. If this makes sense that his immortality comes from them, because that's when it was granted. But yeah. Well, let's continue here. There are several yellow spots of light in the distance, like many campfires. What is this? An army? Gritting your teeth, you march forward to meet your fate. Instead, you discover lots of Magogs waiting for you, prepared to do battle to the death. That's not that a whole lot. But I definitely want to do something like this. Ah. Attack this. Not bad. Oh, really? One tile away. Okay, still pretty good. That's not a very good choice. Tactics or resistance? Both are fairly bad options. Certainly could be used, but 5% magic resistance. But that's not really reliable. I might as well take tactics. And now I have a green key. So now the options are pack of ogres or pack of orcs. Deal with orcs. And a castle. Fortunately, I'm now a bit low on money. Well, I guess I'll just have to not do a whole lot for a bit. Oh, they actually want to join me. That is very useful. Oh, and that's the green quarter guard. Okay. Well, I guess the ogres are just extra content. Pack and pack. I guess they're still a bit easier to deal with than the ogres. Not by a whole lot, but still. Someone has chained a pack of Cerberus. Wait, wouldn't be a pack of Cerberi? To the rocks in this area. Their leashes are long enough for them to hunt and attack you, but short enough to keep them guarding the border guard at their backs. Okay, I definitely need this. I think this is the best target. Eight. Yeah, they're very fast. I don't really want to go forward. Not right now. Oh right, and they have no retaliation. Oh, come on. Well, there go all my goblins. least they didn't get to the arcs. Oh. Oh no. Lots of losses, but oh well. Okay, this is a two-way monolith, so that's at least something. Yeah, 10,000. I need to save some gold. Yeah, earth magic is pretty good. I'll take it. Aha! Okay, so now we're on the other side of the road. Several demons. That's not a whole lot of demons, actually. So I might as well attack them. You hear the clanking of metal tools on rock and cautiously approach, finding several demons working on the cavern ahead. They appear to be attempting to bring the ceiling down in an effort to trap you forever in the subterranean land. When they spot you, they drop their tools and attack. Aha, so that's who caused the cave-in. Speed of 5 is quite good for me. Huh. Yep, that worked out. Light streams into the cavern from the mouth of a distant cave. Finally, you found the way to the surface, but you fail to notice the black-clad men lurking in the shadows. They leap out among your men and attack. Rogues? Okay. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. And they're a bit faster than my goblins. Figures. That. Nice throw you got there. Only 8, huh? Okay, they're a bit stronger than I was expecting. But not a whole lot. Yeah, more tactics. More gold. And a free sulfur dune. Nice. I'm 1,000 away from the capital. Well, that will be that. Interesting icon. Save as campaign A. And I will see you all next time once we're back with this game. Later.